Hey there guys, my name is Gordon, and in this video I want to show you the truly easiest way I have found to do a roof estimate. This will work on any average roof, up to a pretty good sized roof actually. It's just easy. You don't have to get out, you don't have to drive there. You can do this in about 10 minutes, even quicker probably. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. Oops, let me shrink me down so we can see what we're doing. So we're going to go to Google. We're going to go to Google Maps. This also works on Bing. And we're going to find a house. Let's just go to Los Angeles. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's put this in satellite view. Bring this over so we can get in the middle of our screen. And we're just going to zoom in, find us a house. Okay, how about this gray one right here? It's easy to see. That middle of the screen. Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our mouse, and this works best on a PC or a Mac. Not so much on a cell phone. It will work, but it's not as easy. So you take your mouse, you go up here in the corner of the house, and right-click, hit Measure Distance. Okay? And then come down here to this corner of the house, put another dot, come down here to this corner, and just basically outline this house. And this could have been done with something with a bunch of dormers or whatever. Okay, so we are now outlining this house. It says we're 2,400 square feet, 2,433. Okay. So what we're going to do now, so that is the two-dimensional measurement of that roof, right, left, up, and down. We have no pitch there. We don't know what the pitch is. So what we can do now is, well, let's go here first. Let's go to, this is our website, freeroofquote.com. This is a directory for roofing contractors, but we have this tool, an online roofing calculator. So we're going to scroll down here to the calculator, and we're going to double click this first square right here and get rid of this and make it, what did we say this was? 2433. So 2433. And then times 1 because we already know the square footage of the house. So 2430, boy, I can't talk today. 2433 is the size of the square footage of the roof. Now, we're not sure what the pitch is yet, if it's a 612, a 312, what it is. So what we can do now is go back to our map, get rid of that, and sometimes you can go to the street view. Actually, you can actually do it this way too. You don't have to be in satellite view. You can be in the regular street view and get even a better outline of that house. Because, like, I didn't see an awning, but this is actually, well, it must be a porch. So it doesn't actually, it's not part of the roof, but it is a porch. So basically, we need to get down the street view, which I think is this button. Like I said, this is just anybody's house. I don't know whose it is. I think it was this one right here, wasn't it? That's, no matter what, that's pretty flat. It's not anything on this side. Yeah, these are all pretty flat roofs. That one's probably a 812, but I'm pretty sure it was this one. Let's call that a 6. We'll call it a 612. Okay, so we'll go back to our calculator. We say it's a 612, which you could change right here. So drop down, you can change it and go, if it's a 1212, it's going to add the right pitch calculation, which would say if it was a 1212 pitch, it would be 34 squares, 3454 in square footage, which then you add 12%. The calculator automatically adds 12% of waste. Okay, so that puts you at a total of 3869 square feet, which would be 38.69 squares, roofing squares. Okay, so there. We already have a calculation. Oh, we're not a 1212, so let's change that back to a 612. So we're at a 612. Basically, this puts out a 312, a 612, or a 1212 pitch. Okay, so that's basically with our waste and everything. We're at 32 squares. Now, if you're going to put just 30-year comp shingle on it, it would be that price. You're going to put a 50-year comp shingle on it, would be it'd be $575 per square. And this, you already know it's 32 squares, so you can make that number whatever you want, depending on what you're doing. But the calculator has some numbers kind of put there. So if you want to do metal, it would be $23,000 to do that house. That's to rip everything off, put all new metal on. If you're doing 30-year comp shingle, it would have been $13,183 to tear it all off, put metal valleys in, and you know, do it all with anything new. Now, like I said, that's at $410 a square. If you want to charge more than that, just know that you're at 32 squares times whatever you want to charge per square. One way that this tool is very effective, well, I mean, this is obviously a great way for its effectiveness, but also it is, if you go to the house and you're talking to them about the estimate later, say, yeah, I signed a contract, you can always come in here and say, well, here's a national directory for roofing contractors, and here's what they say this should cost. So you guys could actually come in and say, hey, it's actually $12,500 instead of $13,100, and you'd be below what the average cost is nationally. Okay, so that is it in a nutshell, guys. It's that easy. So if we go back here a page, went way back too far. Anyway, that would be the nutshell of you know, how this works. It is simple. The website is called freeroofquote.com. Guys, it's a directory. It costs $100 per year. Oh, hey guys, I just wanted to say one more thing, or a couple more things. Take one of your old bids that you guys have already done and you know the square footage on. You know, take that estimate and then go to that address on Google and go ahead and measure it with Google, and then use our calculator to figure out your square footage to see how close we actually are. And you know, our price now might not be the same, because I don't know if you're charging the same amount per square to do a job, but the square footage should be just right there. So that, I guess that would be one of my challenges to you, to go ahead and try that. Now I'm going to show you one more thing. Let me zoom down on me a little bit here. I'm going to show you how we actually do on Google and Bing. So we're going to just use Free Roof Estimates LA. Okay, so you get past all the sponsor stuff and the ads. So that's the second one. You get past the mapping system, and we are right here below Yelp, but above Angie, above Home Advisor, above Thumbtack, which aren't even here. So we're doing pretty good. So we're right there for Free Roof Estimates in LA. Here's Free Roof Quotes LA. Get there again, get past the sponsors, all the other craps. Oh, here's the image. Here's us in an image, first one. And we're right here, the fourth one down. Now, on this one, we're above basically every other big national directory, like Angie's List, Home Advisor. We're above all of them. Well, now I'm going to go to Bing. So Free Roof Quotes in Bing. I'm going to scroll down past and these are all ads. This is an ad. See right here where it says ad right here. Get down past all of those, get past a Home Advisor ad here. And all this right here, this is us. This is freeroofquote.com. This is us. Bing said, hey, this looks exactly like what it should be for a free roof quote. And here it is. So if a homeowner comes in here and sees this, they click on it. Guess where they're going? freeroofquote.com. This is where they would find you. They would then come in and let me go to the actual home page. Type in, let's say, Portland. And click on that. Hit the old search, and then all the roofing contractors we have in Portland would show up here. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's that easy. It really is. So I'm now going to jump in. I will show you guys the video I did where I got up and I used a tape measure to actually measure a roof, and then I'd use Google to compare to show you guys just how close it really is. Anyway, guys, I'll jump down on that right now. So thanks for watching. God bless. Hey there, guys. Today's video, I'm going to jump up on the roof. We need a new roof, and I want to prove that our system and our calculator is just as good as getting up on the roof and measuring with the tape measure and then adding it all up, drawing out a picture. I'm going to show you all that. So I'm going to jump up on the roof right now. I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, guys, we're back inside. I just went up, just got down from the roof. We measured all of it. I put all this out on a paper. So far I'm into this maybe 25 minutes into getting this measurement of finding out how big this roof is. So basically I went 22 times 51 equals 11, 22 square feet for this side of the roof. And then I added up all the measurements we had, which is all of these numbers. So 1122 is this one, 704 is this side, and that's from here that way. And then this side is 5 squares, and then this side of the garage is 378, and this side's 378. You add all that up for 3,066 square feet, or you round it up to 31 squares, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and minimize that. Here's the house we just measured, okay? We did not do this portion right here. As you can see, it's a different color roof. This is an addition we put on, and we roofed it maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So we don't need to redo that, but we're going to redo the rest of this in that same color. So the way you do this, and this is done on Google Maps, Google Earth, Bing Maps, whatever Apple uses for maps, whatever. It's you got to be in satellite view, and it works best on a PC or a Mac, not on a phone. I mean, it'll work on a phone, but it's just not as easy. Okay, so how are you going to do this? You're going to find that corner of the house. So come up here and click on, let's say about right there. Hit measure distance. Okay. You come down here and you're going to put a line down, because this is our line of where the new roof stops, or the starts and the old one stops. So right there, I'm going to put a dot. Come over here to this corner of the house, which looks like it's probably, there's a tree here, so I think that's a shadow. So I'm going to say it's probably about here. And then the next one's going to be probably there. And then there. Basically, I'm just doing all the corners. And then you come back to where you started. Boom. And that's going to give us a total area of 2683. And I think this one's a little off, so you can pull it back down to there. And that's looking okay. It's 2675 total area. 2675. What did we say this was on our map? Let's open this back up. It says we're 3,066. Well, that looks like we're about 500 feet off, right? Okay, well, I'm going to explain something to you. On this, we actually went up and measured, including the pitch, right? On all this. So this is the actual measurement. This is two-dimensional, left and right, up and down, right? We're not getting any pitch in this, but as soon as we use our calculator, we can allow for the pitch. So we come in here, and we come into freeroofquote.com is our website. Right here it says online roofing calculator. Click on that bad boy. Opens up the page. Scroll down. This first part is about how to measure the pitch of a roof. But to do this, you just got to be close. I mean, standard house roof is, between 5 and 8, 12 pitch for a standard house. If it's really steep, make this a 12, whatever. So anyway, you're coming to our calculator here. You're going to double click this green button. I forgot what we said this was. What did we say this was? It's 2675. So 2675. Oops. 2675. Then we're going to multiply it by 1. Okay, so 2675 times 1. Now our pitch, we're going to say it's a 612 pitch. Now, and you can see we're right here at 3156. So my outline actually added about 100 square feet compared to our picture. Our picture had 3,066. Our calculator has 3156. It added 100 square feet. So I have my little line here. Maybe this is off too far because of the tree. Maybe this is supposed to be back a little bit. Anyway, that's pretty dang good though. So we're going to say we have a 612 pitch. Now if this was a 12 pitch, say I just bumped everything up because it's harder to get up to that pitch. If it's down here, it's less roofing, but if it's up here, it takes more roofing. So we're at a 312 is less. See how that works? Whoop, whoop, whoop. So our roof is about a 612. So we're at 3156, which equals out with 12% waste is 35, which is 35 squares. So now here on this other green box, I'm not putting 30-year asphalt on it. I'm going to put 50-year on it. So I can click on this and go down to 50-year. And there's my price, $20,000, $327 for a roofing company to come out and do this for me, which is a tear-off, all-new felt or metal valleys, basically a brand new, perfect roof. New pipe vents, new air vents, pipe jacks. Now, if I wanted to go with 30-year, I could get away with $14,500, basically. If I want to put metal on it, I can click on metal, $25,630. So anyway, that's how our system works, guys. Again, the calculator, I was on freeroofquote.com, and then Google Maps, Google Earth, Bing Maps, they all do this. It's really this easy. We just measured this on the computer and used the calculator in 4 minutes, which you could do from your office. You don't have to get up on the roof. As long as they have a view, a satellite view of the house. Well, even if we didn't use satellite, let's measure it. So get rid of that. Let's measure it like this. Let's go here, boom. Because this is actually a pretty good print. I know we're gonna have to guesstimate where this line is. I'm gonna guess about there, 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 there. Oops, that's gonna be off. Let's pull this back here. Well, something like that. Yeah, 2470. What did we say we had before? 25 something. So this is probably off. See how this is not a straight. So that would actually be. No, that's not straight. So that's anyway. Oh, there's 2547. So this would even work like this. You know, you measure my shop. I can say my shop's going to need a roof. Which is 1,600 square feet. Come to my calculator, type in 16 times 1. It is a same pitch, about a 612 pitch. For me to put a metal roof on that, it's going to cost me $15,330. If I want to put 3 tab on it, or not 3 tab, but 30-year, $8,600. It's that simple, guys. That quick. Get on freeroofquote.com. You get a full profile page. And this is also a it's a directory. So if you're a roofing company and you want to get on a directory, it's $100 a year. And we put you in, and you get up to 7 cities for $100 a year. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you on the next one.